How's it going, Long Beach Admissions Office? My name is Coleman Walsh, 25-year-old from Rolling Hills Estates, California, graduated from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and very eager to be part of your MBA program you guys have starting in the fall here. I know you guys got plenty of these, so let's hop right into it. I'll try and be brief, to the point, and efficient. So looking at my resume, as you guys probably have in front of you, it's very sports heavy. That's my passion. That's my life. That's the industry that I'm going to be going into. I'm very, very strong in that belief and very affirmative in my belief to get it done. But looking at the first one, Spring Training Sports Academy, when I joined them, they had about 8,000 total enrollees over the past couple years. I've actually been able to boost that by about an additional 1,500, and that was in just a matter of months. And it's a huge passion of mine. It's a youth sports academy, and we've actually been able to take it from one location in Rolling Hills Estates to multiple, expanding from Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, and Manhattan Beach, all the beach cities. And then this summer, we're actually going to be heading down to Carlsbad to start off an academy camp down there. So really excited about that opportunity. Moving on, looking at SMS Masterminds, the next one on the list, my first job right out of college. I learned so much there because I was able to use all the knowledge I gained from Cal Poly, studying business, particularly marketing, and really implement those skills. So it was a customer loyalty and engagement system, if you will. And so I started off as sales, which really affirmed my notion that I was great with people, and that was something that I wanted to continue. So I started off as an associate, worked my way up to lead, and by the time I left in October, I had taken a department that started with 10 people, and we built it to over 45. So I'm quite proud of that. And then kind of looking at the rest of my work experience, at least in the last few years that are relevant, I've worked for the university, part of the media relations department, doing everything from communications to operations, and I've also worked for the city of San Luis Obispo too. So you can see I've kind of had my hand in a whole bunch of different sports industries and avenues, and really I think that's given me a lot of skills that I'll be able to use with this MBA. So on to the next one. Why get an MBA? Well, I studied marketing, business administration with a concentration in marketing for my undergrad because I wanted to learn the value of image and marketing and brand awareness and all of that. And so I had a tremendous experience, learned so much, but there was still a ton that I know I could learn, in addition to all that self-education and all that work experience. And that's really why I wanted to come back and get my MBA. Why now, you might ask? Well, I knew going into my undergrad that I would be wanting a little bit more education than just your basic bachelor's. And so I just wasn't sure when I wanted to do that. I knew that it was something I needed to do, just when. I wanted to give myself some time after graduating to really use that knowledge that I gained in my undergrad, implement those practices, and then really take everything I learned in a few years in the working world back with me when I got my master's, my MBA in particular. And so I feel after about 2.5 years, this is really a great opportunity, a great time for me. I'm still relatively young, and so I might be able to pay off those student loans here before the time I'm 40. So I just feel it's a great time for me, and it still allows me to accomplish my goals that I've set for myself. So why Long Beach, you might ask? Well, I almost went there for my undergrad. My mom studied there, got her degree, studied art, and so she mentioned it to me. We went and took a tour of the campus, and it was incredible. I loved it. It was so flat, and you could ride your bikes everywhere, great location near the beach. But then I also had to factor in a few different things. What was the sports program like? Because as an individual that wants to be in that industry and utilize an MBA, I would like to also be part of the university's workforce and really the athletic department in specific. And so I know you guys have a great school. We played against you all the time in the Big West, and so that was another big factor for me. And going back to the location, amazing location, great school, awesome people. Had a bunch of friends that went there, and it would be the best if I had that opportunity to join you guys here in September. I'm sorry, just look at this last question. And future plans. So I've talked a lot about sports. I've talked a little bit about my background and what I've studied and what I'm going to study. But I would like to, while I'm in school, gain an internship with a local sports agency. I'd like to be involved in sports agency and management, learn a little bit of contract law on the side, mix that with my MBA, concentrating in finance with my marketing background, and utilize all those skills to ultimately be one of the best sports agents out there. And hopefully by the time I'm 35, 40, I will be able to open up my own agency, my own management firm. And so that's just a little bit about me. I'll wrap this up. I just want to thank you guys for the opportunity, for sticking through this with me. And I look forward to hearing from you and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.